I would put it on the bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on.
Some onions.
Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what? I want to teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunion rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. Hello. You are just in time. And we are the J&T Baggers. DJ Van Nielsen.
And Norman Blunts.
And in case you couldn't tell by that really horrible voice I was doing, this is the late review for Old.
Some movies suck, some are great, but our reviews are always late. Late reviews with the boys from Just in Time.
That's what that was supposed to be?
Yeah. It didn't work out that well.
Yeah, it was fine. Once I realized what was going on.
Yeah, no matter how much, I could drink about 15 Dr. Peppers and probably still not feel hydrated.
Yeah, I don't understand what soda does. Like, I don't get it. Is it anti-water? Like,
Yeah.
literally, it will not hydrate you like water will, even though it has water in it.
The caffeine dehydrates you.
So you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
I like me a Dr. Pepper in the middle of the day, but if you're outside, it's hot. Nope. Even ice cold Dr. Pepper doesn't help you.
So, oh God. Before we even talk about M. Night Shyamalan, I'll probably cut out a couple of the lambs on there, but we want to thank John Frickin Smith for his song Yours to Keep. You just heard it. It's from the album Songs of the Great Collapse. You can find it at johnfrickinsmith.com or by just clicking the link down there. Don't be lazy. Click it. Copy paste it.
Let's get ready to click it.
Click it or tick it. And by that I mean click the link or we'll put ticks in your pants.
Whoa.
Okay, we won't put ticks in your pants. We'll put ticks in the picture of your pants. That's even creepier. If you get an email of a picture of your favorite pair of pants, somebody's just like doing weird stuff with it, but then your pants are still there when you get home.
That's scaring the shit out of me because it's like, dude, they snuck into my house. They
Just
stole
to pee
my
your pants.
Pee on my pants.
That's what I would do.
Not in them because, ew, gross. You don't want it on you. Pee on someone's pants.
Just throw them on the carpet and just drain the main vein. That's about no, I'm not gonna compare just taking a piss on somebody else's pants to this movie. First off, Corn and I usually go. We usually go to the San Jacinto Regal. Even you, even you. No, we usually. I don't know about like when you like take the kid and whatnot.
That's Hemet.
Yeah.
It's right
Hemet
around
has
the-
shit ass seats, man.
Yeah, well, it's right around the corner and no one goes there, so. That's the thing. No one goes there.
Yeah, that was the cool part because Corn didn't even want to roll up his windows to smoke a joint. It was a particularly chill night too. It was like a 9:40 showing, late night. We got our big ass sodas. Went in there looking to be disappointed. Honestly, that was one of those like it was one of those like situations where sometimes you just expect it to be bad and you still go to watch it anyway. Some people, some people have standards with what they watch and they're just like, no, 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 I refuse to stoop to that level. Fuck that. I'm low class, low budget, low brow. I'm gonna go watch the cheese. And if it's got M. Night Shyamalan's name on it, it's probably gonna be cheese.
At one point in time, it wasn't. Like, in his career, he actually won the awards and everything.
Yeah. But okay, well, I'm just gonna run through. It's a real basic premise. Family goes on vacation. They go to a special little beach. Suddenly, they find out they can't leave the beach. Every time they try to walk away or swim away, they get something renders them unconscious, and they end up back on the beach. And
Almost like a respawn.
the downside with that though is if you're swimming and that happens. Well, what happens if you're swimming and you go unconscious?
You die.
Yeah. But then they find out something else is happening on this island, on this little beach. They're getting older quickly. They notice it just because it seems like within an hour or so their kids, like one's I think 11, the other one's 6, and they both look like fucking junior high and high schoolers. Creepy. Very creepy. Find out there's some things that some of these people have in common. Like the mom of the main family has cancer, has a tumor. Someone else has some kind of calcium deficiency or something like that. Guy has some kind of mental problem. They didn't say what, but it seems like dementia.
Almost like, why is this family here?
No, like why are all these people here? Because they're all different. There's different people and there's different families and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
There's a doctor with a hot wife and a little girl, and the little girl's like maybe like 3, 4, or maybe 5 tops. But within about 10 minutes of movie runtime, suddenly she's a fucking preteen, and then a high schooler. But yeah, you find out that that little girl's mom is the one with the calcium problem or whatever, and her dad he's a doctor, but he's got like early onset dementia or something like that. And fucking, someone else has some kind of blood clots problem. Like I said, the mom of the main family got the tumor. So yeah, everybody's got some kind of
Fucked up ailment.
Yeah. So they're still not able to figure out what's going on because obviously they can't leave, so they really can't figure out. Someone else has seizures. That's what. Yeah. Porcupine. Remember Porcupine guy from X-Men? Last Stand.
Okay.
Asian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on there, and his wife. He's got a black wife. It doesn't matter the race, but I just had to say that anyway. But yeah, he's got a wife, and she's got seizures problems. So yeah, the kids are getting older. Suddenly, that little 6-year-old boy is a fucking high schooler, pretty much. Damn near college-looking age. And he runs off with that little girl who's also looking about the same age as him now. Guess what they do? They just went from fucking 6 to midnight. Past age-wise and fucking hormones just came rushing in faster than anything.
They're like, we gotta fuck now.
Yeah. So they smash. You don't see her. You know what I mean? It's not that distasteful of a movie. But because they're aging faster, pregnancy happens faster.
Oh shit! So they already had a kid and everything.
Well, you don't mind spoils, yeah?
No.
All right, so she has the baby. I mean, it quick. It goes from like she's fat to like it's coming within like 5 minutes. Baby comes out, is crying. Someone turns around to get it something like to eat or something like that, or you know what I mean, water or something like that. The baby dies from lack of attention, just from like a couple seconds of someone looking away from it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, baby died just as fast as it was born. Fucked up. Yeah, and from there it just gets weirder. It gets more fucked up just because the guy with the dementia, he's also a doctor. He cuts a giant tumor out of the mom, out of the main mom of the story, and it was growing as he's cutting into her. And the funny thing is too, because they're aging faster. When he first cut into her, it healed like right back up. So he had to like, someone had to like stick their hands in there like fucking. You remember that Justice League cartoon, man, the Doom one, when Martian Manhunter had to use his wiggly fingers or whatever to keep Superman's wound open to get the kryptonite bullet out, similar to that, but with a football-sized tumor. But the doctor starts losing it though. He stabs a black dude to death. Yeah, like he said, yeah. Wounds heal, but he stabbed him enough to actually kill him. Tries to stab like the main family or whatever. But that mom that he saved, she grabs a rusty knife and stabs him. And because it was a rusty knife, it poisoned him. And because he's aging faster, the poison coursed through his veins faster, killing him pretty instantly. That was a cool death. Now the chick with the calcium deficiency, she was just your typical standard bougie skinny white chick with a rich husband, doctor husband. But she had that calcium thing, so she was always scared of getting a hunchback. And her daughter was already dead because that little girl that had the baby that died, she tried to climb up a rock because thinking like, oh, if we can't walk through the rocks or we can't swim away, maybe you can just climb up high enough. Guess what happened when she got high enough?
Fell.
Oh, yeah. And they dragged it out for a second, too. You see her climbing, and then she stops. And you just see everybody on the ground just like, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Yeah, so now the mom's got a hardcore fucking hunchback because she hasn't been able to get her pills or whatever. I don't know what was going on there. But she goes to a cave because she's that bougie and vain that she doesn't want to be seen. I wish I was kidding, but yeah. So the kids run into the cave. They didn't know she was in there, but she starts going all crazy, throwing rocks at them and shit. Then starts running after them, trying to chase them. So they're in the cave. They run through this little like kind of tunnel enclosure, something small enough for kids to get through, or they weren't even that small of kids. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. But that's what happened. The woman went to throw a big rock, and it fell and hit her back. And because it broke her back, but it healed like instantly. So it's healing crooked. Then she goes chasing after him through this cave that's getting smaller and smaller. Something that you got to crawl through pretty much. As she's crawling through, her fucking limbs are breaking and healing as she's crawling, and she starts freaking out, flailing in a circle and shit, till eventually she stops. They shine the light on her, and she looks like a human that tried to contort themselves into a spider, just by breaking bones and shit. It was hilarious. It was one of the funniest deaths in the whole movie. It was awesome. But yeah, the main parents die. The two children are about 50 now. Or no, they're well, yeah, they're about 50 because they went to sleep and, woke up older, even. They find out there's some little Asian kid from the beginning had gave the boy, a coded message saying something about his uncle hates the coral. So they find out that if they swim to the coral and swim through like this just massive. Remember Assassin's Creed Black Flag when you go on some of those treasure hunts, the dives, and you were just like going through all those random little cavings and shit like that.
Yeah.
Very similar to that, but just all coral reef, all white coral, fucking hot, it's like sharpness. It looks. Yeah, they swim through that. There's even a spot where they have to go up and get some air before they can swim through the rest of it. And then they get out. And then you find out that whole little beach was like that whole resort or whatever is just a setup for people with ailments. It's run by some kind of pharmaceutical Illuminati type shit where they're basically testing medicines and seeing the long-term effects, but within a shorter period of time because people are aging faster.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah. But they blow, the kids come back. They're, like I said, they're fucking 50. And because time hasn't passed that fast, it was just them aging that fast. They find people that they had met before they went to that little beach spot. And one of them happens to be a police officer that they remembered. They convince him of what's going on and fucking basically blow the lid off the whole thing. And then the movie ends.
Damn. Wonder how many people died.
Yeah. No, yeah. Collateral damage, I guess. I don't know. Overall, I won't lie. It wasn't horrible. It was one of those things where, like some movies where you just kind of want to see the deaths and see how people are dying because that's entertaining sometimes. And there were a couple entertaining deaths. The baby thing was like fucked up. Was one of those like, oh shit, I didn't even think about like that. As far as like that kind of effect of aging faster and shit like that, like goddamn. 10 seconds of non-attention is like a fucking lifetime to a baby. That's aging that fast. Yeah.
Dead.
So it ended up not being something. I didn't hate it as much as. Some M. Night Shyamalan obviously has a reputation of disappointing. That one wasn't as disappointing. Is it on Sixth Sense level? Hell no. Not even Unbreakable level. No. But is it as low as Lady in the Water? I would put it above. I would put it above Lady in the Water, which I know isn't saying that much, but I want to say I'd put it above The Village, but I kind of liked The Village. Even though the twist at the end wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but I liked The Village. I liked the acting and everything leading up. It's a great cast. That's an Oscar-worthy cast right there. All in all, and again, Corn and I usually, if we usually tend to agree on some of these ones. If we don't, that's when we definitely have to have Corn for them. But yeah, we were both kind of just like, meh. Yeah, if it comes out on a streaming service, check it out, maybe. Other than that, I wouldn't go dick riding. I can't bash it as much as I would have wanted to, because M. Night Shyamalan has a way of introducing his concepts that makes you kind of at least like lean forward and like, all right, what's going on here, And he still has it. This movie does have some of that intrigue. So, if for anything, it's just to watch things unfold, I guess. But
sometimes that's all we need to be entertained.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you next week. But yeah, check out John Frickin Smith and all that wondrous stuff. And we'll see you another time.